Any suggestions to help me find the Shidduch faster?
There's a story in one of the Mayan calendars with a Mrs. Fogelman. And the point of the story is that she asked a bracha for a Shidduch, for her sister, I believe. And the Rebbe gave a bracha if she's going to do, I think, something in outreach. And after she did it, her sister ended up marrying someone who was suggested a few years earlier. And she writes in the story, she says over, that the reason why her sister changed her mind and agreed to go out is a change of perspective in her sister's outlook. So let's talk about this for a second. The Rebbe writes this in a letter. And the Rebbe writes 3 thoughts that can help a person find the Shidduch. The girl writes in a letter, I can't find the right one. So the Rebbe says you can't find the right one because you're not looking the right way. And the 3rd thought that the Rebbe says is the most important. And he says like this. He says, often when people look for something, the truth is not only Shidduch, it could be anything in life. We have a predetermined outlook of how that thing should come. So if my neighbor calls me, my neighbor doesn't really know me, doesn't even pay to listen to the suggestion she's giving. If a random person out of nowhere calls and sends a suggestion, how does she know who I am? Why should I even listen? Oh, if my good friend says a suggestion, then I'm going to listen because she really knows me. So I'm kind of limiting myself that suggestions that come from here are not worth it to listen to. Says the Rebbe, a klal, a rule. Things that come your way, we should listen. Listening means I should have the ability to say maybe something that I separate the message from the messenger. So maybe even something that I thought they have no clue about. Who cares? They have no clue about me. Who cares? It came my way. Listen. Maybe there's something there. Who knows? Who sent it to me? Hey, Shem. And I want to add something to that. When I listen, I can listen and suddenly find out there's gold where I previously thought there was mud. There's amazing people who randomly were sent to me. And then there's another thing. Let's say I decided it's not for me. It doesn't have to be for me because it came to me. But let's say we all implement a second thought. If it came to me, maybe it's good for a friend. I know other people. Why can't I circulate it further? Why am I only thinking about myself? Maybe it came to me because I know someone else. Those 2 thoughts are powerful. Number 1, I'm open to things that I don't know about. I don't have to know everything about life. Something came to me, I don't have to feel like, oh yeah, they know about me, I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen. Something comes to me, I am not looking at messengers. I'm going to listen. I'll be open. Open in my head. I'll listen. And number 2, if I come to the conclusion that it's not good for me, spend a moment to think, who is it good for? Do I have a friend? Someone. Send it further. It came my way. Why can't I send it further? Imagine if everybody did this. If everybody, while they're thinking about their future, they have a thought about others, 2 things happen. Number 1, there's an amazing ability here of others to have benefit from. Because I have such a circle of friends and she has a circle of friends, he has a circle of friends, things are circling. More importantly, this is a bracha to Hashem. What is it telling Hashem? Look how beautiful this is. Mika Amecha Yisro. Here is someone who's on a mission for themselves to fulfill their dream, but they have a thought about others. What's the biggest nachas Hashem can have and the biggest keli for brachas? That one yid thinks about another yid. The keli that we're making, the openness we're having to Hashem to show Him that in my quest for my future, I'm open to others, That in itself should be enough to open up fountains of brachas for a yid. So there's two different tips we can take out of this. Number one, something that comes my way, listen. Let's take away the predetermined mindset that I know and it can't be. Stop, relax, we don't know anything. What do we really know? Very little. Listen, you never know. And number two, if you do come to the conclusion it's not for you, take a moment to think. Think about someone else. We're going to take these two things and the Eibishter can help. Many, many people will find Shidduchim.